Hello everyone. Today we're going to read Frog and Toad's All Ear by Arnold Lobel. Frog and Toad All Ear by Arnold Lobel. Down the hill. Frog knocked at Toad's door. Toad, wake up, he cried. Come out and see how wonderful the winter is. I will not, said Toad. I am in my warm bed. Winter is beautiful, said Frog. Come out and have fun. Blah, said Toad. I do not have any winter clothes. Frog came into the house. I have bought you some things to wear, he said. Frog pulled a coat down over the top of Toad. Frog pulled snow pants up over the bottom of Toad. He put a hat and scarf on Toad's head. Help! cried Toad. My best friend is trying to kill me. I'm only getting you ready for winter, said Frog. Frog and Toad went outside. They traveled through the snow. We will ride down this big hill on my sled, said Frog. Not me, said Toad. Don't be afraid, said Frog. I will be with you on the sled. It will be a fine, fast ride. Toad, you sit in front. I will sit right behind you. The sled began to move down the hill. Here we go, said Frog. There was a bump. Frog fell off the sled. Toad rushed past trees and rocks. Frog, I'm glad that you're here, said Toad. Toad blew over a snowbank. I could not steer the sled without you, said Frog. You're all right. Winter is fun. A crow flew near. Hello, Crow, shouted Toad. Look at me. Look at Frog and me. We can ride a sled better than anyone in the world. But Toad, said the Crow, you are alone on the sled. Toad looked around. He saw that Frog wasn't there. I'm all alone, screamed Toad. Bam! The sled hit a tree. Drum! The sled hit a rock. Pound! The sled dived into the snow. Frog come running down the hill. He pulled Toad out of the snow. I saw everything, said Frog. You did really well by yourself. I did not, said Toad. But there's one thing I can do all by myself. What is it, asked Frog. I can go home, said Toad. Winter might be beautiful, but bed is much better. The corner. Frog and Toad were caught in the rain. They ran to Frog's house. I'm all wet, said Toad. The day is spoiled. Have some tea and cake, said Frog. The rain will stop. If you stand near the stove, your clothes will soon be dry. I will tell you a story while we're waiting, said Frog. Oh, good, said Toad. When I was little, not much bigger than a paw, said Frog, my father said to me, son, this is a cold, gray day, but spring is just around the corner. I want spring to come. I went out to find that corner. I walked down a path in the wood until I came to a corner. I went around the corner to see if spring was on the other side. And was it? asked Toad. No, said Frog. There was only a pine tree, 3 pebbles, and some dry grass. I walked in the man Soon I came to the other corner. I went around the corner to see if Spring was there. Did you find it? Asked Toad. No, said Frog. There was only a all swan asleep. I want to sleep on the street stump. I walked around the river until I came to the other corner. I went around the corner to look for a spring. Was it there? Was it there? Asked Toad. Nope, said Frog. There was only some wet mud and a lizard who was chasing his tail. You must have been tired, said Toad. I was tired, said Frog, and it started to rain. I went back home. When I got there, said Frog, I found the other corner. It was the corner of my house. Did you go around it? Asked Toad. I went around it. I went around that corner too, said Frog. What did you see? Asked Toad. I saw the sun coming out, said Frog. I saw the birds singing and dancing and singing in the tree. I saw my mother and father working in the garden. I saw flowers in the garden. You found it, cried Toad. Yes, said Frog. I was really happy. I found that corner that Spring was just around. Look, Frog, said Toad. You were right. The rain has stopped. Frog and Toad rushed outside. They ran around the corner of Frog's house to make sure that Spring had come again. Ice cream. One hot summer day, Frog and Toad sat by the pond. I wish we had some sweet cold ice cream, said Frog. What a good idea, said Toad. Wait right there, Frog. I will be back soon. Toad went back to the store. He bought 2 big ice cream cones. Toad licked one of the cones. Frog liked chocolate best, said Toad. So do it. So do I. Toad walked around the path. A giant soft drop of chocolate ice cream slipped down his arm. This ice cream gonna melt in the sun, said Toad. Toad walked fast. Many sharp and melty ice cream flew up through the wool air. They fell down on Toad's head. I must hurry back to Frog, he cried. More and more of the ice was melting. It's dripping down on Toad's jacket. It splashed on his pants, on his feet. Where is the pad? Cried Toad. I can't see. Toad sat by the pond, and Frog sat by the pond and waited for Toad. A mouse ran by. I just saw something awful, cried the mouse. It was big and brown. Something covered with sick and leaving is moving this way, cried a squirrel. Here come the thing with horn, shouted a rabbit. Run for your life. What can it be? Asked Frog. Frog hid behind a rock. He saw the thing coming. It was big and brown. It was covered with sick and leaves. It had 2 horns. Frog, cried the thing. Where are you? Good heavens, cried Frog. That thing is Toad. Toad fell into the pond. He sank to the bottom and came up again. Terrific, said Toad. All of our sweet cold ice cream had washed away. Never mind, said Frog. I know what we can do. Frog and Toad quickly ran back to the store. Then they sat in the shade of a giant tree and ate their chocolate ice cream cone together. The surprise. It was October. The leaves had fallen off the tree. They were laying on the ground. I will go to Toad's house, said Frog. I will wring all the leaves that have fallen on his lawn. Toad will be surprised. Frog took a ring out of the garden of the garden shed. Toad looked out her window. This missing leaf had covered anything, said Toad. He took out a rake of the closet. I will run over to Frog's house. I will wring all of his trees, all his leaves. Frog will be breathing clean. Frog ran to the woods so that Toad would not see him. Toad ran to the high grass so that Frog would not see him. Frog came to Toad's house. He looked in the window. Good, said Frog. Toad was out. He will never know who ran his leaf. Toad got to Frog's house. He looked at the window. Good, said Toad. Frog is not home. He will never guess who ran his leaf. Frog worked hard. He wrung the leaf into a pile. Soon Toad's lawn was clean. Frog picked up his ring and started home. Toad pushed and pulled on the rake. He wrung the leaf into a pile. Soon there was not a single leaf on Frog's front yard. Toad took her ring and started home. A wind came. It blew across the land. The pile of leaves that Frog had wrung for Toad blew everywhere. The pile of leaves that Toad had wrung for Frog blew everywhere. When Frog got home, he said, "Tomorrow I will clean up the leaves that are all over my own yard." How surprised Toad must be. When Toad got home, he said, "Tomorrow I will get to work and ring all my own leaves." How surprised Frog must be. That night, Frog and Toad were both happy when they turned out the light and went to bed. Christmas Eve. On Christmas Eve, Toad cooked a big dinner. He decorated the tree. Frog is late, said Toad. Toad looked at the clock. He remembered it was broken. The handle of the clock did not move. Toad opened the front door. He looked out into the night. Frog was not there. "I'm worried," said Toad. "What if something terrible had happened?" said Toad. "What if Frog had fallen into a deep hole and can get out? I will never see him again." Toad opened the door once more, and Frog was not in the path. "What if Frog is lost in the woods?" said Toad. "What if he's in the cold and wet and hungry? What if Frog is being chased by a big animal with many sharp teeth? What is he being eaten up?" cried Toad. "My friend and I will never have other Christmas together." Toad found some rope in the ceiling. "I will pull Frog out of the hole with this," said Toad. Toad found a lantern in the attic. "Frog will see the light. I will show him the way out of the wood," said Toad. Toad found a frying pan in the kitchen. "I will hit that big animal with this," said Toad. All of his teeth will fall out. "Frog, don't worry," cried Toad. "I'm coming to help you." Toad ran out of the house. There was Frog. "Hello, Toad," he said. I'm really sorry to be late. I was wrapping your gift." "You're not at the bottom of a hole?" said Toad. "Nope," said Frog. "You're not lost in the woods?" said Toad. "No," said Frog. "You're not being eaten by a big animal?" asked Toad. "No," said Frog, "not at all." "Oh, Frog," said Toad, "I'm so glad to spend Christmas with you." Toad opened his gift from Frog. It was a beautiful new clock. The two friends sat by the fire. The hand of the clock moved to the hour of a Merry Christmas Eve. The end.